custom painting for her boyfriend. She said that he likes black and red, and I have complete freedom to do what I want. Put some red right here, apple red. Put some black on top. Lay it down, swipe, swipe, shisha. Maybe the other way. Swipe, swipe, shisha. Dab, 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 dab. Black shadow. With a sauce on there. Spray everything black. Yeah. Put some red right here and right here. A happy white stripe right down the middle. It looks like a plane shooting off that way. Give it some stars. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. All sides. Yes, indeed. Also put some shine right here on the backside of the planets. And shisha. Haley ordered a custom painting for her boyfriend. She said that he likes. Make something with those ramen in it. Damn, they lied. I think some mac and cheese.
Everybody's been asking me how I got this card that has $540 on it.
If Uncle Roger had a lightsaber.
MSG, nice. Little grain of rice, very cute. An orange diamond, nice. Okay, very cute. But this is clearly someone who don't have girlfriend. Because it's the most virgin thing Uncle Roger ever see. Hiya.
If Uncle Roger.
So if I do not find somebody.
Well, it's all over.
You about to do an update on Warzone? Yeah, bro. More than one person can go up a zip line at one time. Yeah, it's pretty dope. What you trying to have on, bro? What the fuck is that? And on top of that, it's an Xbox controller? Gee, chill. Why is you tripping? Keyboard and mouse is light. Okay, but honestly, I prefer a controller. I use the keyboard and mouse for everything. Okay, but I personally prefer a controller. What's the big deal? I use keyboard and mouse to make my breakfast. I also, in fact, use keyboard and mouse to watch TV. Bro, how do you even do that? I use keyboard and mouse to drive my car. Bro, I am not playing with you unless you have a 10K, 2000 hertz monitor with a 10 million NVIDIA GPU graphics card that's ran off a rocket fuel from the future. I'm not playing with you, bro, and you better buy it. Hey, yo, my boy, you about to do an update on Warzone? Yeah, bro, more than one person can go up a zip line at one time. Yeah, it's pretty dope. What you trying to have on, bro? What the fuck is that? It's a controller. And on top of that, it's an Xbox controller? Gee, chill, why is you tripping? Keyboard and mouse is light. Okay, but honestly, I prefer a controller. I use the keyboard and mouse for everything. Okay, but I personally prefer a controller. What's the big deal? I use keyboard and mouse to make my breakfast. I also, in fact, use keyboard and mouse to watch TV. Bro, how do you even do that? I use keyboard and mouse to drive my car. Bro, I am not playing with you unless you have a 10K, 2000 hertz monitor with a 10 million NVIDIA GPU graphics card that's ran off a rocket fuel from the future. I'm not playing with you, bro, and you better buy it. Hey, yo, my boy, you hear about this?
Bite my tongue, it's a bad. Bite my tongue, it's a bad.
You got cones down, son? This is cake that I just dropped it in there. Oh, yeah. Loving time. My mints and strawberries, Philadelphia cream cheese. Sunny cheese makes everything better. Get a block in there. Ooh, yeah. We need some sweet condensed milk in this bad boy as well. Start nice and slow. Blueberries that I puree. Raspberries that I puree. So, yeah, that's not in raspberries. Come in, back up. My spatula make a nice little hole. Now we'll get here. Oh yeah. Strawberry one in the middle there. Oh nice. Sprinkles. Let's see. Oh my god.
I'm looking for Mary.
Oh my god. That's amazing.
Hi, Mom.
Ooh. Got our cones down some. This is
You mean it's not healthy to want to talk to your boyfriend every other second of the day? Yeah, that's called codependency. And it sounds like you're displaying activating strategies that most likely come from the anxious attachment style. Wait, what attachment style? I thought everyone was like that. Well, it's completely normal and healthy to want to talk to your partner. If you find yourself becoming unsteady whenever there's space, thinking about the worst case scenario and losing your independence, that is when it becomes unhealthy. Okay, then how do I stop that? By healing your attachment style. And with BetterHelp, you can actually find a therapist that specializes in relationship problems.
Swipe, swipe, shisha, like shut. Fire! Cover with the cup. Yeah, walk off the bottom. Take a gentle strike right here and right here. Lock on the edges. Yeah, yeah. White stripe right down the middle. Yeah, 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 yeah. Sha, sha. I should call her. Yeah, 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 yeah. Sound right here. Yeah, sha. Really? Let's check that. White. Wipe it back and forth. Ooh, white mist right on top. Yeah, here it goes. Yeah, boy. Let's check that. It's a lovely day at Chick-fil-A. May I have a first name for the order, please? Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna go Jolly Christmas Spirit. Spirit. Oh, my Lancaster. You know, here at Chick-fil-A, we celebrate Christmas as well. And we're gonna give you a free entree of your choice. How does that sound? Rolls over on my mouth. Thank you. My pleasure. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells. I am sorry, guys. I'm just really into Christmas. Nigga, if you don't go ahead with your order. Okay, I'm gonna get to my order in a second, but can't you be a little bit more positive with Christmas? Oh my god. Hey, this is such a thing. You got here came to Burger King looking for happy. Wait, what? Hell yeah. I'm guessing this dusty ass phone, which do make sense if you look at this window right here. Man's dressed like a Disney song going. Why do we got that headband? I don't know. Maybe some stuff like stop and take your ass home and change his outfit before you try to order. Why do I keep coming back? Nuts roasting, running over.
just like me. He did it. He reaped what he sowed. If you've been on this channel for more than a year, then it's probably a good chance that you've seen this video that I made back then, my old art style, about one of my exes. We had a very immature, toxic relationship, dated her for like a year and a half, blase, whole lot. This story takes place 3.5 years ago at the very beginning of our relationship, when I was a different person than what I am now. And the way we got together was kind of chaotic. I'll keep it short. I was partying home alone. I was for best life at the time. My own mission at that party was to buy my hot dog. But for some reason, she was sad. I felt bad for her, so I tried to cheer her up. That turned into a casual flirting conversation. It got a little bit spicy in that room. I got her juicing, if you know what I mean. It didn't go as far as you think, but it was just enough to get her attention. In fact, so attached to the point that she showed me more attention than anyone there the rest of the night. Keep in mind, before her, I never really had a female show me that interest. Back in high school, when the kids got back in females, even though I'm bored, I was the quiet, shy, unconfident kid that had little to no experience. Listen, that's why I was on my F-boy energy that night, because once before, I saw some of my friends have the same energy, and it worked. So, me being the gullible kid I was at the time, I'm a funky dude. In fact, over time, I became a pro at putting my heart on ice, no ride way. So when she showed me that type of attention, I knew my hard work paid off. So after the party, we texted for like 3 days. All of our conversations were just flirting, no real chemistry at all, because I don't know about her, but I only had one mission in mind. Beat the Doonies down. Why didn't I just do it at the house party if that was my mission, you may ask? Yeah, it was my mission, but honestly, I didn't come prepared to go full throttle at all, if you know what I mean. I only intended for her to be like a friends with benefits or a side piece per se, because I found out she was a super freak that didn't give off any relationship vibe. She gave off more of a for the street vibe, so I never made my intentions clear from the start because I assumed we were on the same page, but whew, oh boy, was I wrong. I had her so wrapped around my finger that I kid you not, after 3 days of texting, indirectly, she asked me out. She was like, so what are we? And in my head, I'm like, what do you mean, what are we? You must be speaking French or something, because I don't know what you're talking about. We are human beings. That's it. Nothing more. That caught me all the way off guard, because it's like, why? Why ask me this out of all things? Like, with the vibe you was giving off, it made me assume you wanted me to turn into a construction worker and tear down your walls, if you know what I mean, which I would have been completely fine with. Isn't it supposed to be the other way around? Like, females aren't usually this bold, this fast. So I was kind of confused, because this ain't normal. Unless she was one of those people that fall in love easily. I didn't know mimicking what my homies did could get me this far. So I went deep into thought about my decision because I knew my intention. I gave myself 2 choices. Either stop being childish and let her know my real intention instead of leading her on, or shake up the dice, throw it, let's see what happens. So I answered her in a real nonchalant way. I don't know, you tell me. I guess we're together then. I guess we are. Now that I think about it, looking back on it, this was a pretty dumb way of getting into a relationship. Rushed and chaotic, like, that was so stupid. What type of drugs was I on back then? If any, we wouldn't all be here right now if I just grew a bear. Like, I had the balls to get that far, but didn't have the balls to be direct. Now, I went into this committed relationship with a childish mindset. Like, relationships are meant for finding a mate that is compatible enough to potentially spend the rest of your life with. But no. I just said yes because she was a convenient freak and she had a lot of assets, which was my only motive for her.
You put my car under fucking water.
Yeah. Slogged on your knob? Like, all of your milk, every last drop. So you used her. I wouldn't say I used her. I just used her resources. You piece of shit. I know. I never got the chance to build a bond, fall in love with her, but I did fall in love with what she had to offer,
which was the one thing that kept me around in the beginning. And again, I was very childish and immature, so if I didn't get that one thing, then my immaturity was taken to a whole new level, and that ruined everything. So one night, she and I were on the phone talking for a couple hours, bringing up different topics, because the least I could do was vibe with her a little bit, especially after she, yeah. But I kept it as small talk. Didn't care about who her friends were, what she had going on, how her social life was. I didn't have the slightest bit of care. Even though I still gave responses, it was all a facade to maintain my position. After some time, we get on the topic of sliding sausages into hot dogs, if you know what I mean. If you haven't been understanding the hints, you're either too young or you don't get out much. This topic got me actually interested because, again, that's all I wanted from her, and I still didn't get to do it yet. So I'm like, oh, since we're on that topic, when you gonna let me beat them doonies down, girl? With the expectation of an answer that I wanted to hear. But she tells me instead she's never letting me get in the guts, ever. On the inside, I'm confused because I done already got the got 5,000 looks, so I'm questioning her like, what do you mean I won't? She repeats it again, and me being the idiot that didn't understand female nature at the time, I wasn't aware that she was just testing me. That's what women do after a while. They test you to see if you really are who you say you are. So she repeated it again. My energy that should have stayed the same went from 50 to 0. And like I said before, I was very childish and immature, so my mindset was, even though I'm in this committed relationship, what you won't do for me, another girl will. So I thugged it out with her for 10 more minutes, and I fish. I get off the phone with her and start plotting my victim. This was the most accurate timing I've ever seen in my life. Luckily, my coworker that I went to school with both and worked that day. And this one girl I also...
You're through to your garage. You, need me to bring you a ride? I'll bring it by.
Y'all already know I was eating my her shoes. Man, I hadn't talked to Tatiana in about 2 years prior to the story. And if there's one thing I knew about Tatiana, is that when it came down to me and her, even though I was shy before, she was still down for anything. But we never had time. One problem, I deleted her number and Snapchat the day she moved. Plus, I didn't know her Instagram, so I had no way of contacting her. The only thing I remembered about her contact was the fact that she had her first name and her username on Snapchat, and her bit emoji looked like her. I didn't remember her last name. So in reality, I was kind of out. But I didn't let that stop. So after I got off work that day, I got on Snapchat, I did the first name, Tatiana popped up with the last name, and they weren't on my picture. So all I gotta do is make the most accurate guess.
Right on. I'll send you something.
Okay, so I went with the one that looked like her past bit. She always had her bit like at my feet. Added her as a friend, and waited a couple hours. Never got added back. Until 7 p.m. came around. I didn't get added back by the one I picked, but instead there was another Tatiana that added me as a friend, and wasn't a part of the first duo, which was kind of odd to me because it said this one was on my mutual friends list, which usually means they're close by, a list that I never checked before this. And her Bitmoji's appearance looked like the original, just like the other two. So I was confident that it was her. I added her back, slid in her DM, and instantly I got a reply. So we chop it up for like 20 minutes. I asked her, did she remember me?
Why am I all with them fucking you?
Eventually, I ended up asking her link. She agreed, and I was hyped for a minute until she asked me instantly if I wanted to tear her wall down. That was a little bit too fast. So for a second, it got me happy because it became clear that we were on the same page. But in the back of my mind, I knew something was very off about this. She was going all gas, no brakes, talking about what position she wanted to be put in, what did she want me to do to her, everything under the sun. And I'm sitting there like, yo, where was all this years ago? In the middle of us talking, Sade calls me. And when I pick up the phone, something was different about it. Like, her energy was off. But I was still having this buzz knowing I did what I did, trying to ignore the fact that I was cheating. But something was still off about it. So she's like, Devontae, what would you ever lie to me? When a woman asks you this question, 9 times out of 10, she already knows the answer. She's just trying to see if you're gonna lie to her face. Something I didn't know at the time. So, of course, I said no. Then she asked me, Devontae, would you ever cheat on me? And me being the naive, immature, unaware, childish kid I was, I still wasn't aware of what was going on. So, of course, I said no. Never, in fact. Then she gets quiet and tells me, look at our messages. I look at our messages, and I see a screenshot of my messages. Tatiana. Bruh, my heart has never dropped so fast in my life. My heart dropped it like hot. For the next 30 seconds, I ain't hear a word come out of her mouth. It was dead silent in there. Like, I've never panicked so hard in my life. It had to be God. Had to be. The timing was way too on everything from the time I got off the phone with Sade the night before lined up so perfect. What were the odds that Sade was borrowing her friend's account that just happened to be named Tatiana just to see if I was cheating? It blows my mind to this day. I think after my energy was in that night before, she got suspicious. I'm telling you, these females be turning into detectives. Suspicious. Trust me. After this night, I most definitely did everything in my power to keep that sincere. That's why we stayed together for 6 years of break. It was pretty toxic after she didn't see me. But I ain't ashamed of it. I'm human just like you. I make mistakes and learn from them just like you. And I don't regret it either, because without learning from my past mistakes, I wouldn't be who I am today. Because, you see, you gotta give a boy a chance to grow. It still blows my mind to this day how everything happened so perfectly in time. It wasn't karma, it was most definitely God teaching me a lesson. Like, I really got caught cheating on my girlfriend with her self. I was literally talking to Sade the entire time. I had been caught in 32K minutes. I asked my old girl. That's up.
I gotta keep a prop on you. Put a red ribbon on me, red ribbon on me. Fly away on the basket. Headed up the car, I need me a bag for the sister to get me back started. You don't need to know what I've been through. Spending time apart.
Takis? Smarties? Coke? What is that? Is that dog food? Alright, y'all. So, 2 years ago, I used to talk to this girl that I actually wanted to take serious and be in a relationship with after getting to know her for about like 5 months. We're not going to use her real name. We're going to call her Erica. In my mind, I felt like she was perfect. 9.9 out of 10. Like, she checked off almost all my boxes. I left out that last point to make it 10 because even though I thought she was but crafted for me and me only, there was one thing that she started to do and for me to stop doing that was a deal breaker. Personally, I feel like everybody should have deal breakers when it comes to relationships. One thing that crosses the line of your morals, standards, values, and makes you go, no, we can't be together. Let me explain. She had it all. She was weird like me. She loved anime, had good taste in music, had a relationship with God, but was struggling, but you know, it's the effort that counts. She was a gamer girl that was really freaking good at side fighting games. Like, she was pro level. Bro, whenever we played Blade 2, she would beat my ass like it. She beat me at Street Fighter so bad one time, I called my doctor and asked him why the hell he brought me into this world. She had a sense of humor to take a joke. She was goofy, critical thinking skills, was feminine, worked out for niggas. She had flaws, but embraced them and was willing to heal from her trauma. Never wore makeup. She was strictly dickly. Opinion! She was down to earth, patient world, and a hustler. Get to the money! She was finger licking good. I ain't gonna lie, she has a little bit. I prefer her own. Okay? So I let it fly. Where I'm from, we call it and they don't. Anyway, I can keep going all day about all
Why are you standing there?
I found my dream girl at the time. Oh, wow. My ass can't even dispatch somebody's dream guy. I don't know why she wanted me, and I don't care. Now, Erica was open and honest about everything, but she was hard-headed. Fine, but little did I know that was the one thing that started our fallout. Literally, the day before I was going to make her my girl, she hit me up and was like, hey, my car's in the shop. Can you take me to Oliver's house so I can get high? Trying to. I'm like, with the strand of gas. She like, yeah, you can say that. Fine. I know Oliver's house is hella bitter. Bro is a hippie thing that gets high 25 acres, does the most outlandish stuff that most people would call white people. He lives with his adopted mom and biological brother functional in hell. So every time we went over there, crazy stuff happened. I felt like I was in a movie half of the time. I pick her up, we get there, the first thing I see that set me off was a swole-ass bulldog behind the gate staring at me. I instantly take off to the car. I'm black. We dog, we run. Erica like, don't worry, they gonna put Rocky back in his cage to get inside. I'm like, they bought a dog? What they feed that thing? Horses? Niggas like he bought Mike Tyson on the weekend. Erica like, man, come on. We get inside, and as usual, his mama offers me one of those nasty-ass bananas that's been sitting there on the fridge for weeks. On the banana, baby. Nah, grandma. No, ma'am. Why you ask? I didn't ask. Hello, go to the back. You know, I love that lady, but I hated when she did this. What? She always used to wear them long-ass, unnecessary-ass nails. Like, grandma, you too old to be wearing them long-ass proteins. If she was a fight, she's done. We get to the backyard where the shed was, where every time we came over, that was the place where we all first.
So they were jacuzzi.
See, they all fucked them everything.
Damn.
On the other hand, preferred to get into food first. So Oliver brings us inside. I see his brother Bam Bam and his homie